la 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 la. La 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 la. Nope, it's not up yet. Gotta wait for it to be up. Why isn't it up yet? Ow, that hurt. Ow, I'm stumbling all over the place. Because I refuse to admit that my leg hurts. It's me. Much ibuprofen on it. Gotta get all the way back out. Go all the way back in. There I am. Okay. Cool. Yay! So yes, nobody's on here yet because nobody's turned on the sub only. Haha. God, I'm gonna hit a minute before that even happens. Bummer. And I'm sure that even hi Cricket. And I'm sure Scientology is ticked today. That's for sure. Aaron did an interview today, which got dinged. It was gone. I was trying to figure out how to download YouTube when it's not mine. Didn't get a chance to. Hopefully somebody else did. It was very interesting. Allegedly. That's all I'm going to keep saying is allegedly. Ah, there we go. Hi, Fez. So, it's a shame. I was going to tell everybody to go watch it. That's why it's like, that was fast. Because it was a really interesting interview. And Scientology is probably losing their mind right now. And if somebody has it, they need to put it on, on the Reddit web. So, I'm here. It's Tuesday. La, la, la. I have less respect for these people than I had to begin with, which is, I think we're hitting first floor basement now at this point. So, somebody said that, oh, thank you. How did you know? There you go. Okay, I turned it on.
One is like...
And I wish I wasn't such a freaking germaphobe. Because I would have a ball on that. And I'm too old to know somebody who'll do it. Back in the day, it's like, what is it about being young that just makes you want to go, I'll do it, it's stupid, I'll do it. I don't care if it gets scurvy. Or lice, or scabies, or hepatitis. So, okay, I'm tired. It's been a long day. Oh my God, don't go in there, you'll get cooties. It's a shame they'll take all your money. Hi, are you mad at me? Have a nice day. You don't want to go in there, they'll take all your money and give you cooties. Doo-dah, doo-dah. All they want is your money. They want money, that's it. Take more, it's just money, right? Won't be worth much soon with our government. That's it, it's all about volcanoes and aliens. Ask him about Xenu. Even though if you say it, you'll die of like tuberculosis or something. I can't remember what it was. But you're supposed to get spited if you say his name. Say his name, Xenu. Xenoblast, Xenoblast. Well, at least they have somebody that's like tall enough to do it now. So, come on. I'm here again. Just another one of my days. Nothing going on in the government right now, so gotta be here. I'm amusing myself. Pneumonia, I'm sorry. Say Xenu's name. If you say it before you know who he is, then you get pneumonia. If you don't, then you don't. Even though nowadays you can like totally live from pneumonia. It's not something that'll kill you like back in the 50s, when LRH started it. So, and Dianetics had nothing to do with Scientology. He just got mad, had to write Scientology after Dianetics because they took it, he gave up his copyright. But hey, that's my TED Talk. Have fun. Have a nice day. Yes, adjust those doors, darling. They're not tight enough. What is the current tariff on phony self-help books? I know, I'm such a meanie. Hi, Packy. Oh, Bob. Hi, Bob. Bob, you should change your name. I changed mine. You look, I'm now Club Brain Fog again. Cricket up to me 1,000%. Dianetics, aka the Babble. Yes. One night in the mountains when I had nothing better to do, I babbled out a book called Dianetics. Allegedly. So I'm just gonna keep saying that all day today. So that was cool though. I got 2 people there. And like I said, now that I had a location, she turned around and looked at me like I was gonna say something. Bummer. But weirdly enough, the formerly happy is starting to look a little better. So maybe he's got a girlfriend who's got money and makes him dinner. Or boyfriend. Allegedly. So, here in car working. Okay. Hi, Kay. Are you and Scooter supposed to be going on tonight? Scooter, answer, please. See, brain just like goes, you know. And it sounds like I'm barking. I'm not. I'm just thinking. God, the 80s are coming back with like a total revival. Look at those shoes, guys. Look at the shoes. Look at the suit and the tan shoes. Oh my God. That, and I keep seeing women running around in dresses and was it socks and tennis shoes again. I'm like, oh, I hated it the first time. Oh, okay, what time? And whose channel? Please promote yourself. So, yeah, Aaron had a interesting interview with a friend, might have been a marketer or something, of a couple of celebrities, and he just let it all out there. It was just wow. And I think even at one point Aaron's like, I gotta go. So, but he had receipts. So maybe Aaron can edit it to where he's taking, because what it said, it called a copyright. So maybe he can take the copyright stuff out of it and put it back on. So I think it was the pictures from the book that the guy had written that Paramount screamed copyright. So it's very possible. 5 your time, 8 mine on my channel. Okay. Yay! Thank you. I will be at 8 p.m. 5 is too early. Well, yeah. I know, 5 I'll be listening to it in the car. Because today's usually it's gotten to be that Tuesdays are a sucky, like, traffic day. Mondays are hella easy. Tuesdays and Wednesdays suck. So Thursdays and Fridays. Thursdays aren't bad. Fridays are pretty easy. But it's like, I guess everybody still who isn't on a 5-day thing, because like Papa Cat is off-site 2 days. I guess everybody has to come in on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So it's usually ugly here, no matter what time I leave. So, which is no big deal, because I don't care about sitting in the car as long as I don't have anywhere to go. If I'm supposed to be somewhere at a certain time, that ticks me off. But if I plan for it and know that it's coming, it's fine. Oh, and I talked to my friend from the store. They're just having a season sale. So where's Antics? Where's that herringbone coat? Because yeah, I saw him when I was getting my stuff together today. I'm like, you guys aren't closing. He's like, oh no, it's just a season sale. And I forgot what those were like. So yeah. God, I couldn't figure out a way to like copy it. I wish I could have. I was in the shower. I got out of the when I got out of the shower, I dried off, and like it's trying to figure out a way to like download it, and even like tried to tell me how to do it in studio, and I still couldn't figure it out because I knew it'd be gone in 10 seconds. So it was actually there when I left. It was still there when I left, and then it was gone. So it was really interesting. He really didn't interview as much as listen. So because the person he was interviewing was talking a lot of stuff, and like I said, had the receipts. He's suing Jada Pinkett Smith in LA. So that's not allegedly, that's real. So, hi Adam, how are you? Top chat, cha cha cha, cha 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 cha. Hi Heather. So yes, but no. Today had been the one day that people should have actually watched Aaron, even if you aren't inclined to or don't want to. It was interesting. So, because it was the man he interviewed the man who was suing Jada Pinkett Smith. So, and I talked about a few things. Allegedly why Leah Remini backed off on Jada. Allegedly. All of these things are allegedly. And how he was talking to Aaron because he could say things about Scientology that he couldn't say on other shows because it just sounds so fanciful. And it's like, yeah, it does. So, and they wanted to talk about other things. Like, you know, Will's proclivities, allegedly. And so got to hear a lot about the Scientology aspect of it. So the Smiths are so bad, Morrissey is thinking of joining. Yes. And Carrie Ann is driving right now, so, or in the car, so I'm sure she'll tell you guys later on Scooter's channel at 5 o'clock our time. So, yeah, so there was a lot of stuff being thrown around, and it was really rather interesting, but it also said that, yes, they are Scientologists, allegedly, and that Leah Remini's basically been shushed, allegedly, and this is all from the person he's interviewing. So, like I said, maybe if it gets edited and then you can download it, or you can look at transcript. That way you won't have to if you don't want to. So, because I know people people have that thing, and that's great. Because it's their own life. I don't tell anybody what to do except my husband and my cats. And I think all 5 of them laugh at me. Except Dougie told Papa Cat what for today because he went to scratch him on the bed, and Dougie was like, "That's nice." Venus flycat on him. Dougie's mine, that's why. But they're getting huge, and I did another short. They're literally like nibbling on each other. I whip out the phone and they both stop. It's like yet another 15 seconds of boring. So, yes. Is that how we are? But we have emojis of the girls. Don't I have to get more people to get emojis of the boys, don't I? Well, you know, like I said yesterday, if anybody watched it, it's like it's not always about Scientology. Especially after this weekend, it's like it's definitely going to be about, if I'm finding the protest, getting the fur done tomorrow and getting more glitter in my hair, because like I said, if anything happens to me, I want it to be in the sun, and I want all this glitter in my hair to shine brightly so people have more of an excuse to go, what the hell is wrong with you? But supposedly she's getting fired anyway. Cosplay Barbie. So, corny cat behaviorists, cats see us as big clumsy cats. Well, that would make sense, especially us. Because we are both big clumsy cats. Then how do they get the carrying them around not by their necks? Yeah, we don't bite them. Well, I mean, some people might, but that's, you know, not my fetish. That's for OnlyFans. But it's probably why I'm never sick, because Lord knows I'm, you know, this morning they've been trying to wake me up now. I responded yesterday, so they tried to wake me up this morning, and I was like, oh hell no. So I've put everything away again. The house is going to be nothing but like window cabinets, because cabinets with glass doors, because everything is going to have to be put behind a cabinet, because when they see something that is just enough that they can like mess with it, they do. So I'm surprised they haven't broken anything expensive yet. And when I mean expensive, I mean back in the day when I bought it, it was expensive and doesn't get anything for it now. It's like, yeah, you know what? There's no such thing as collectibles anymore. Everything is a collectible and not a collectible. The only thing that drives me crazy is my Russian porcelain, because you can't get it because Putin won't let us. So it's really pretty though, and I can usually find it somewhere for hella cheap. And I originally got it from like Gloria Jean. It was a coffee place that was in the malls, and it had like some tea stuff to it, and those cups were there, and they were expensive for the time, but not really. And find out they're made by a Russian porcelain maker in Russia. So I went for a while and would find them on eBay that were that were Soviet Union, and I'd be like, woo, and got a couple of teapots and stuff, and then all of a sudden, bam, they're all gone. And it's like, excuse me? Because they weren't letting them out of the country. I guess Putin liked it and got pissed, allegedly. My cats are named Woodward and Bernstein. They just break stories. No. They think when we leave we're going hunting, so if we come back empty-handed, we are trash. I make a point to show my cat something new every time I walk in the house. Oh no, Dougie has me we have the stairs now. There's 16 stairs to go up to the second floor, or is it more? I think it's 16. But we now have a habit that he comes to the bottom of the stairs when I come home, and every couple of stairs I have to stop and scritch him, like rub him. And so it's like, Papa Cat got stuck behind it the other day. It's like, he's thinking, can we go a little faster? Can we go a little faster? And I'm sitting there just giving Dougie like the rubs and going, okay, couple of steps, and then go a couple of steps, more rubs. It's like, I can't help it. He doesn't really purr a lot. So hearing him purr and like just be a cat, because he's very like introverted, I guess, for a cat, just makes me do it all the time. That's very smart. Yeah, it is. I always do have something in my hands usually. But do I have to have something new? New, okay. I guess I'll piece out like the photo box and show them something new when I come home. Billy's starting to come downstairs, but he doesn't stick around for the scritch sessions. He's just like, I've got better things to do. It's dinner time. But I have them mostly trained that they know that I'm not feeding them dinner. So, because we try to keep it around the same time, and I finally got Papa Cat off the oh, they're gonna die if we don't feed them by 5. It's like, no, they're not. I've got him to finally, I think we've come in as late as 10. And it's like, they're not gonna die. They're fine. They're cats. If they're hungry, they'll eat each other. Or they'll kill us in our sleep and then we'll be lunch. They're cats. Oh, I've gotta stop. I haven't been to the chiropractor either for a couple of weeks, so now my lower back is finally starting to hurt. I'm not gonna have them think I can't tend. They already judge me. It's ridiculous, but I sure do it every time. Not really, they're cats. What kinds of things do you show them? Yeah, what do you show them? You don't want to go in there.
Huh?
You don't want to go in there.
Why?
They'll give you cooties. They'll take all your money. That actually makes sense. We're always inspected when we come home. Yeah, we are.
Have you been here before?
No, I just hang outside. But it's a cult too, so yeah. Are they supposed to meet? Are you supposed to meet somebody here?
No, my mom just signed me up.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, they were really big into money.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's free, right?
It's not. Good luck. You know what the creepy part about that one is? I think he had slightly special needs. And that's why I sort of didn't get more involved in it. Because his mom dropped him off and she made sure that he was like where he was. So that's sort of gross too now, is that, you know, they're getting people who don't necessarily who aren't necessarily who could be on the spectrum. That's the easier way to put it. So these guys are just getting grosser and grosser. A receipt, my keys, a can of something I bought at the store, a leaf. They know when I'm trying to trick them with my keys, the eye roll. Maybe keep a package of Slim Jims in your glove compartment. They eye roll, fuzzy talented. So yeah, he actually, I wanted to, but I knew his mom was also sort of like lingering there in the car. That sucks. That pisses me off. I am not amused. These guys are just getting worse and worse and worse. But yeah, it's when people get stopped at the very point, and then they look at their phone, it's like, oh, so I got to figure out what that is for. So what kind of like meeting it is, because the formerly happy just opened the door and he said, "You're here for the meeting." And I'm just like, what kind of meeting? I would show my cats the first edition of Jane Eyre. What? What, then Wuthering Heights? Oh, God. So, yes, I'm a little snarky right now because of that. Ew. Just give me the freaking creeps. The children are bad enough. Now the people with special needs. It's like, you guys are disgusting. And I hope you can hear this, Osa. Just, ugh. That's all I have to say. Is this just a way to get more money from his mother? That's just gross. You know, I wish I didn't have to do this. A raw meeting. Oh my God, Adam. You're going to hell, you know that, if there was one. Yeah, sorry, I don't believe in hell. But I love saying it. Ow, ow, ow. Like. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like, it just makes you want to itch even more. And since I don't handle the kid aspect of it because I want to save my own sanity, that's all. I can't put it together right now. I had a busy morning. I've actually hit my step count already before I got here. For some reason, my body wants to stay in shape, I guess, in case I've got to like do more, we have to go to more protests or something. Even though if we're lucky, this will calm down. I haven't heard about the press conference today, unless it didn't happen. See if the baby dictator, that's what I'm gonna call her from now on. If anybody's wondering, Caroline Levitt, yes, I have an issue. She's the baby dictator. I wonder if she was growling at everybody again today. The sheer panic when I enter the door code and realize I don't have anything new to show them. I'm going to a mixed-use neighborhood. Helvin. Hey CVF, I will send you an email. My experience with Scientology and autism. Do you still have the same email? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Vibes. Hello, dear. Because that's what pisses me off even more, because I can guarantee you that my ultra hyper intelligent brother is on the spectrum. He just is too old to have been put there. It's where leaves come in handy. I don't believe in hell either, which makes cursing people a lot less enjoyable. I know, it does. It's weird, but it does. Like, but I don't believe in it. No. It's like, hi, good vibes. Good vibes is hi. Yes, email cbf at mamacatone@gmail.com. I'm going to sort of miss being a little old Italian lady. Trump is the baby dictator. Yep. No. Well, okay, then what's Levitt? Mini dictator. You look good vibes to use now. Yep. Hello, Professor, and I can't answer that question you left on my comments. But most people know it might be a positive. Professor left me a comment yesterday that I don't answer in text. Even though if you ask me, because eventually people are going to start thinking I'm OSA, honestly, because nothing ever happens to me. But like I said, I don't think it has anything to do with me. So, no God, now I've got that song going through my head. Nothing bad ever happens to me. Because I'm just like, I'm listening to this morning and I'm just like, you know what? Because I was thinking also the person who was interviewing should be careful, because he, they may just go full bore on him. And then and it just sort of went around the corner to, what if somebody starts thinking I'm OSA? Because nothing bad ever happens to me. And it's like, but it has nothing to do with that. We all know what it has to do with. So, and all I have to say to Scientology is keep it up. Eventually, he'll probably get tired of it and tell me stop doing it. And if he tells me stop doing it, I will. A positive. See, Vibes is saying hi to everybody. I just smelled really good Chinese food, which is really easy considering we're a block away. And somebody said, Papa Cat and I need to get some to go from Nanking. I can't remember who said that on Saturday. People think I'm OSHA because I'm always making their chairs more ergonomically friendly. You're so wrong. They'll go after who he cares for and what cares for. Ah, okay. Whether you have video issue, music, sorry if you already said that. No, the video issue, it was Paramount. It said copyright. It said Paramount does not allow this video. So that's why it was yanked. Or it said something about not video in your country. So get on those VPNs, people, and see what country you can find it in before it gets really yanked. So definitely, like I said, it must have been a picture, because I don't remember any videos. Unless it was on when I was in the shower, but I don't think there were any videos. I think it was all pictures from this guy's book. So, child. Turn around, go in the other direction. So, that's what I think the issue was. So, promotional pictures, allegedly. What video? The video yesterday, you left a comment in about a question about a relative of mine. Can I make it more any vague? I'm usually a lot more open about it, but in the environment the country is in right now, I'm keeping him out of this. So, let's see. Ow. That's all I have to say. Maybe tomorrow I'll get a coffee and sit down at Nico. Maybe the interview clip with Jada they had started to break down in the beginning. Okay, yeah, you're right. I forgot about those. There were little clips like that. One from ASL today, Professor. Get taken down, apparently. Yep, it took about an hour, and it was called a Paramount strike. So it said Paramount Plus, I think it even said. You can click on it, and it'll say not available in your country. But it was a really spicy interview, and it wasn't the person who was interviewing that got the spice out. It was the interviewee, not the interviewer. ASL pretty much just sat there and went, most of the time. We're bouncing. What? Come on about the thing with the guy. Okay. Thank you. Yes. No, I figured I'd keep him out of it for a little while now. At least the orange balloon goes away. So, or at least till cosplay Barbie goes away. Oh, God, I'm tired of that woman. She makes you just want to smack the wall. So, saw the first half of that stream. Yeah, see, it was totally cool. That's why I was like, I wanted to tell people, go watch it. I don't care if you like him or not right now. Go watch it. It's cool. Because it's going to be gone. Are we talking about the guy in the shirt who eats food? Yeah. You know, that guy. Okay, that's even more vague than mine. We definitely have a problem here, and I didn't bring a stool. Let me see. There is no place to sit around here. Actually, there might be. Let's see. I love our chat code. I know, it's going to get funny if I ever get really popular. 5 years left to go. Because, yeah, the base group is always going to be the base group. So. Oh, Jesus. Really, Adam? Is that the highlight to your day today? Still! I wish I could lean against the pallets, but I'd probably get in trouble for it. I am not giving up. I still have not been trespassed yet. I am not giving up that trespass. So it's amazing the formerly like happy doesn't think that I would notice him right there. Okay. See, I can't even sit there. Well, actually, I think the last time I saw that thing was covered in vomit. Anyway. We'll try leaning up against these. But yeah, I've been moving around way too much today. I just wanted to get my laundry done. Last time I did my laundry, it sat in the laundry bin for like 3 weeks and drove me crazy. My gardening boss once described a particular shrub as the green one. I've heard that name for it too. Talking like he knows a guy who knew that guy who slips with the fishes. Is she going in? Nope, she's walking away. The road to Mars is a dream come true if you can take Musk along with you. Permache. That is. We all have a dream. Distinctive? What? ASL channel not even listing that live anymore, just a premiere interview with Amir. Professor, if you go in your history, because I think it was the same thing for me, but since I had watched it, I went in my history and clicked on it. Because that's the sucky part, is that you won't be able to get a transcript. What was the nature of the ASL strike? Well, the official one is copyrighted material by Paramount. So that's the official one. And yeah, they did show clips of Jada Pinkett's podcast and somebody else's podcast. So yeah, they probably call it on just Jada alone. So Hello, Clark. Kudos and permission. Oh, yes. Hi, Clark. For some reason, I thought that was Adam. Oh, my God. Okay, so, you know, I'm not focused right now. I'm in pain. Times like this that I wish I could take codeine. So, because my ibuprofen gel is not working right now very well. Trying to think, what else? But yeah, if you, sorry anybody who's got a problem with that, let me walk down this way. If you go on a VPN to go in another country, see if you can bring it up, because it did say that it was a country thing. It's called Myanmar Shape now. Oh my God. Papa Cat, go back to work. Go bake cookies. We have one of those huge tubs of cookie dough. Save us some money in the long run. These cookies out here get expensive. ASL strike means hands off. Just take some Codian Rusk. What? Yeah, I got the message about Paramount. It did say not in this country though, when I went back on my history. That's why I said get on the VPNs and see if it's that way from Norway or Sweden. Because, you know, you might be able to watch it that way. And I hope somebody downloaded it. You know, Rib Guy or somebody downloaded it. So, because then he wouldn't have to be responsible for it. That's the thing. That's why I keep saying somebody else downloaded it, because then it wouldn't be his liability. It'd be the person who had downloaded it, but then you can throw it up anywhere without a tail on it. So then it'd be different. Did you say cookies or cooties? Taking dog to vet will bounce in and out. Okay, hope the puppy's okay. We don't have cooties to make in a big bin at home. We have cookies. Make cookies. If we have cooties somewhere that's in a big bin at home, you need to move and take your cooties with you. So maybe we can watch it in Andorra. Yes. It is also down in Canada? I don't know. Hey, Scooter, is it down in Canada? I'm trying to think. France? Germany? I'm trying to think where these copyright laws don't exist, unless they've taken it down for something else by this time, which is possible. I used to know these things when I cared. And that means when I was younger and, you know, trying to be like, you know, all rebellish. Sorry, not sorry. Need to stand up for my friend Journey and all the work she's done mapping Sciento real estate, also as protesters, anti-Scientology auditors, and researching all of Sciento. I don't know, probably. I'm down with Canada. That's all I have to say about that. I was just reading my comments. Wink, wink. Anyway. So, everybody knows how I feel about this channel, so there. Don't want to hear it. Don't want anybody hating me because of something else. I was reading the comments. Slightly agree with that comment, but I was reading the comments. Because I'm not into, let me just put it this way right now, guys. I don't care who hates anybody right now. I really fucking don't. Because I'm a little more wrapped up in my country at the moment. And Sciento, which is a really, really good reason to be behind something, is right now not the top thing in my wheelhouse. So I'm just recommending what I saw today, which was really cool. But like I said, it was the person who was being interviewed. And whatever the mod mafia is can blow me. All of this crap is so incidental right now to what is going on in the real country. And I know I say that because I'm here. Yeah, I do say that because I'm here. I'm not exposed to it. So that's why the channel is like, okay, well, it's showing the protesting. Absolutely deserves credit for her hard work. Yes, she does. And that's the thing. I know she was doing this. So it was nothing new and exciting to me. I just think that, God, let's face it. I think Aaron should note his sources. But then again, you know what? I take that back. I think everybody should note their sources. And if somebody wants to know what their source is, note it. That is the best way to do things. People get lost when they get popularity. And the reason I understand this is because my person who I call the promoter went through this. I've seen it. I've seen it in a smaller scale, but I've seen it in a regular, you would say it was the same scale at the same time because it's YouTube. And this one I was dealing with was the whole goth thing in the early 2000s. So it's hard when somebody becomes famous. It really is, to put things in perspective. And people need to be there to put people into perspective. And I guess this is what the bullshit empath crap I have to go through all the time, because I know it's not necessarily on purpose, but is and isn't. So that's why I'm like, don't throw this crap on me because I'm saying something like this is something I truly believe. And if it causes people to pick on me, go for it. I'll just put it out there. I don't care. I'm not going to run and hide because I'm trying to not cause derision. Everybody's causing derision around me. And like I said, right now it's not a big deal to me. This would be the greatest time to pick on me because I'll just respond back for what I think is really going on in this world right now, because this is secondary. I do this because it does help people stay away from here, and it does give people to look at and giggle at because I'm laughing half the time. And because I'm doing this because Jim Jones, okay, this is where it all comes from. So, and no, I don't get picked on because people are afraid to pick on me. Sorry. And no, I'm not Osa. History is a lot of work, and so credit should be given to those that do. Thanks for all your support and care. Of course, Heather. Picking on CBF is not recommended. I support support of people I don't support. Exactly, Fuzz. You win the internet for that one. That one's actually the perfect way to put it. I support people's support of people I don't support. Oh no, of course you're not picking on me. I wasn't even talking about you, dear. I was talking about people who might come and pick on me later. Sweetheart, I know you personally. I know you wouldn't do that. So, and Heather is a reason I know about Journey's of mapping. So, and it's not because she just told me it like a week ago. No, I've been hearing about it for a while. So, sources, people. If anybody calls you out on anything, give them a source. So there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, no, nobody's not going to know everything, and nobody's not going to research absolutely everything. And all you have to do is just go, this is my source. And you give someone snaps, and then you let other people go look at it. Big deal. It's called the internet. How do you think you learn anything? It's what knowledge is about. Before the internet were libraries. So.
I ended up working at Magna as a quarter founder.
Thank you, Cricket. And yes, my mods have all the permission to put anything they want to, as long as it's not having to do with prawn. So, and as long as it's still my belief, guys. And yes, that one would count. I was like, wait a minute, what could not be prawn? You could put something up that would just be out there. Half naked frisbee or something, and be like, no, 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 no. I featured her on my show several times over the nearly 2 years, and we showed the map when she thought she was finished. Yeah, exactly. So it's a circle, definitely. Yes. Okay, guys, next subject. It's good networking professional to identify sources and courtesy. Yes. Okay, we're done with that subject now. Don't want to keep it. I have said my piece about it. We've posted the link, which is cool because I need to go look and I keep forgetting. And then that's it, and it's my channel. Look at the blue on that car. Is it as blue as I think it is? Actually, it looks sort of green. Oh well. Dropped off my client on my way home to get ready for Scooter. Scooter, are we in 115? Oh my God. Good, I've made it this far. From 30 has been hard. So one more time around the block. Because I'm just tired of being in pain. And when I'm tired of being in pain, I just start dealing with it. I had back pain from whiplash for 20 years. So it's like, I just got to get used to this again. Once I'm used to this, it'll be like, okay, it hurts, big deal. She'll drive my chiropractor nuts. She hates it when I'm like, oh yeah, it's hurt for a month. So yes, they're on at 5 on Scooter's channel. Have you guys got a name for it? I forgot to ask, or I forgot it. Like I said, everybody needs to learn. Never say, don't you remember? It's the trigger. Oh, my allergies are bothering me. I hate the winter sometimes. Bitch moan, bitch moan, bitch moan. Nobody's coming out of this door. Doo-da, doo-da. Oh God, I'm in one of those moods so much as that lady has a Target bag and I want to go, don't shop there. Those moods are so strange. A Minnesotan and a Canadian walk into a bar. That's the name of it. Okay, cool. Awesome. I remember. And and the daft one from San Francisco will be watching, or at least listening. You know that I'll be home when I start typing. An hour and 15 minutes. And there's the link. Remember the time I asked you? Yes, I know. I felt so bad afterwards. I was like, holy crap. Sorry. It's such a trigger because it's like, what's the name of the channel? And I tell people, and especially when I found out I had it, I was telling everybody. And for a couple of years, I had to put up with don't you remember? This is like, God, 5 years ago? 6 years ago? And it'd be like, no, I don't freaking remember. The mountain lion was spotted in San Francisco. I'm not surprised, actually. San Francisco is got a lot more woods than you think. All you guys are seeing are downtown. It's 7x7 and there's Golden Gate Park, which supposedly is bigger than Central Park. I don't understand that. Maybe it's by like square footage. Because I would say that Central Park is wider than Golden Gate Park, but Golden Gate Park is probably longer. So I had this argument with a native New Yorker once, and somebody popped in and said, no. Back in the day, we were at a party, and when people went, no, San Francisco is bigger, or Golden Gate Park is bigger. And I'm like, okay. So, but there are also like real hills and trees and stuff, you know? I expect every big city to be that it's not. So I can't walk. Oh my God, I got nothing to lean on. Cricket, fuck you. What was he wearing? Ow! Oh my God. Cricket's said a bear was spotted in Castro Street, and that's very funny. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Yes, cricket wins. That should be a bear spotted on Castro Street. Duh. And for cricket, a leather daddy was spotted on Folsom Street. Oh my God, that was just beyond funny. Okay, we're gonna wander back to the car finally. There was so many parking spaces here yesterday. I wound up across the street from ICE. And I was like, I passed like 5 parking spaces on Montgomery. So it's this Montgomery? I think so. Yes. And then today, nothing. I'm like a block away. So, but like I said, I'm getting used to my leg being screwed up. So it's not, it doesn't bother me as much anymore if I have to walk an hour, walk a block. Hold on guys, here comes a fire engine. Oh wow, that was really low. I didn't know you could turn them down. My vet caught a mountain lion in a business park. He is a local wild animal expert. That's cool. Yes, they actually go all over the place. And there are mountain lions in Oakland Hills, normally. So, and down the peninsula. It was the big one. Nothing like a little hook and ladder to make you through your day. So yeah, no, mountain lions are indigenous to this area. A demented orangutan was spotted in the Oval Office. Remember, everybody, don't go see Melania. You know what I want? I want somebody to go see Melania and like film it on their phone and then put it on Reddit. That would be so cool. Dark Reddit. Anyway, somebody said, what did they call it? They called it a movie about event planning. That and the whole, you know, if you're going to live here, learn the language. It's like, how can she still not speak English that well? It just shows they don't talk, allegedly. So, because it does not seem like her English has gotten any better from the last time she was in office. Seriously. That is not like a slight. That is the truth. So, you know, what the Fox program or the Fox interview they're showing, she's just stumbling along. It's like, woman, can you show that you care less about the country more any other way by having your accent be just as thick, if not thicker, than it was when you were First Lady last time? And I use that with like my leg up in the air. I wonder what I'd have to show a mountain lion when I come home. Squirrels. A carcass. Zsa Zsa the boar. Do you know Zsa Zsa Gabor actually learned more English than this woman did in a shorter period of time? So, and she was Hungarian, so it's not like it wasn't a Slavic language. So yeah, I mean, people from other countries learn their languages a lot easier. So this woman don't give a rat's butt, allegedly. Antics is doing a morning show. Check it out and support. I want to, but she does it at 6 o'clock in the morning. I wish it could be a little later. Who can't speak? No, not Ivanka. The stepmother. Not a good sign that she qualified for the Genius visa. Yeah, sort of like he got out of it on Bones Burns. It's called money. Wasn't it Epstein's money, supposedly, allegedly? So, anyway, guys, I'm done. My leg hurts. I gotta drive home. Hi, Twyla. Oh, you're here. You're the last one here today. Hi, going home. My sciatica has told me, sit down, bitch, and go home. So I don't think Hungarian is Slavic. Really? Late for muster. Plenty of people do research that is used by other channels, blogs, etc., without expecting attribution or seeking to center themselves in a community of survivors. Ooh, BILF. Okay, I guess I'm getting in the car then and not leaving. Hold on, guys. Ow. Ow. You guys are funny. Thanks getting me out of my funk. Catch Antics on replay. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Have a good evening, all. Join Carrie Ann and me at 8 Eastern. Oh, Bilf. Darling, we're all survivors of something or another. You should know that. And it's not expectation, and it's not publicity. It's just when research has been done. It's manners. And yes, I know everybody has a problem with somebody not doing something in some kind of literary world or another. Trust me, I know that. But still. That's what the big deal is about this. It's just polite to cite your sources. Don't hate me for it, please. Just the way I feel. I don't feel like being ostracized by some kind of group or another. That's pretty much the way I wanted to put it. KA. It's also what seemed to have gotten to the author of this was that there was a lot of love bombing about his research, supposedly, and it seemed like he was taking credit for it, in my opinion. So I understood where it was coming from. And since I knew about this personally, on the originator's end, I said sorry in the comments. So there's only one source, and where a captain sat and drilled black sludge. Yep. Yeah, Professor. We are. And I was just talking about literary manners or research. Citing sources is rather polite, especially when they're that in-depth of a source. Don't hate me for it, Bilf. It's just frustrating all around. And ASL is probably going to have to put up with a lot of stuff tonight because of the interview he went through today. That's why I've got like the downhearted sigh, because it's just going to be like everybody's going to be at each other's throats now. And there's no reason to just say fuck you and move on. I have opinions. I don't try to take sides, even if I sound like I am, because I know that everybody has their own way of thinking. No hate, I'm just registering my opinion. Okay, thank you both. Thank you. Fine, you can register your opinion. Thank you. I just didn't want to start World War III. Not that I have that much cred to do that, but just didn't want to start adding to it because, like I said, I'm more worried about ASL tonight or for the next couple of days for the interview he did today, and that is my own personal opinion. So, also as a woman, it is vital for women to stand up for the work that they've done. God forbid we should, I know. That just goes across the whole spectrum of the world, KA. I adore y'all. Something fierce. Thanks, Buzz. Okay, guys, now I can go with a better attitude than I was not looking forward to. So, Bill, if you were the last one in today, then. So, I'm going to go, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Go watch KA and Scooter at 5 o'clock? 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. What time? If you watch Aaron or read Jeffrey Augustine, you've probably seen my research, and I'm glad my name isn't on it and OSA isn't targeting me. Yeah, I understand that, but it's hard for, like KA said, women. We want to be cited. So, opinion registry open indefinitely, yes. What time, KA? I forgot again. Yes, 5. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Like, sub, become a member, go buy toilet paper. Talk to you all later. Ciao, Bellas.